It's Fans Corner. Welcome to it, and thank you for making time to watch. We've just watched Mamelodi Sundowns winning their 7th consecutive league title, and what a way to do it in style, indeed, as they say, Bafana style. Doing it right in front of their arch rivals, Kaizer Chiefs, at home to Kaizer Chiefs, right in front of the Kaizer Chiefs fans. You know, what a way to do it in proper style, and an avalanche of goals as well. What a way to clinch your title. We have to congratulate Mamelodi Sundowns. It's an amazing achievement what they have achieved. And of course, for those of us who are Kaizer Chiefs fans, it's a terrible night for us. It was a terrible way to lose to a team. You know, I haven't seen Chiefs losing by that score in a long time. And by the way, I haven't been watching Kaizer Chiefs games in as much as I love them, because it's so painful to watch Kaizer Chiefs. But tonight was even more painful. You know, I just ended up laughing as Sundowns were scoring goals, because we've run out of tears to cry. We've been crying for seasons. I mean, this is the 7th league title in a row. Even that 2020 title didn't hurt this much. You know, it really has to see a team being reduced to a former shadow of itself by their arch rivals, their opponents like that, but the way Sundowns did. A lot is going right in the Sundowns camp, and a whole lot is going wrong in the Chiefs camp. You know, as soon as the starting lineups were released, I looked at the starting. You know, before you watch a game, if you are a football-loving person, you want to see who will be starting and who will be on the bench. And eventually, I stopped just looking at the starting 11 because I just felt like it didn't matter who Chiefs would field and who Sundowns are going to field, because the strongest Kaizer Chiefs team right now would not compete against the weakest Sundowns team right now, if there is such a thing as the weakest Sundowns team. I mean, you looked at the starting 11 that Rulani went with. It's an unusual starting 11. At first, I looked at it and I thought to myself, he's trying to be soft on Kaizer Chiefs when he could go all out and embarrass them. But then I thought to myself, any Sundowns team will embarrass Kaizer Chiefs at this moment. The two teams are miles apart, because Sundowns could literally field their reserve team, the one that plays in the MDC. Is it called the MDC? Yeah. The Disc Challenge. Yeah, the Disc Challenge. Sundowns could literally field their Disc Challenge squad, and they would give that Kaizer Chiefs a run for their money. They would actually beat them, I believe. You know, I don't think right now the strongest Kaizer Chiefs team can beat the weakest Sundowns team, because there's just nothing weak about this Sundowns at all. So the two teams were just the difference between the two teams is just chalk and cheese. It's so sad for us, because it's been going on for seasons, and we at some point we thought the problem was the coach, but obviously at this moment you can't help but think the problem is not necessarily the coach at Kaizer Chiefs. The problem is the club itself. If you think about the previous coaches that have come and left at Kaizer Chiefs, you know, they've all failed to do anything. And then you think about the signings that Chiefs has done, the players that we've signed. I think we've signed some decent players. We've gone to teams and signed their key players. I mean, when we signed Dupree from Stellenbosch, that was their key player. We signed the likes of Simang, who was a defender of the season, if I'm not mistaken. There was a time we signed Njabulo Ngobo. Also, when we signed those players from their previous teams, they were key players. They were key players, and we thought they would come to Chiefs and beef up the team and make the team better, but they haven't. So that tells you, in fact, instead of the players making the team better, the team makes the players look average. I mean, we haven't seen the best of most of the players that we've signed. Some of them we even forgot that we signed them. You know, I remember when we signed Ox Mtetwa. I thought we are going to stabilize the midfield. Chiefs will start competing, but he's just becoming like an average Kaizer Chiefs player, like the normal Kaizer Chiefs player now. It's a terrible time to be a Kaizer Chiefs fan right now, and I can only imagine it's an amazing time to be a Mamelodi. It's been an amazing time to be a Mamelodi Sundowns fan for the past 10 seasons. I mean, in the past 10 seasons, they've won the league 8 times. I mean, who does that? You know, they've done it 7 consecutive times, and we have to send a massive congratulations to the Mamelodi Sundowns team, and also congratulate their fans. I know it must be feeling amazing to win it at FNB right in front of the Kaizer Chiefs fans. You know, the battle between these two teams, I almost said these two giants, but at this point, I mean, as much as I love Kaizer Chiefs, it's difficult to call them giants. Yeah, they're historic giants, we can call them that, but it is what it is. Congratulations to Mamelodi Sundowns. We will see what if they are going to be able to also win the Nedbank Cup, because at this point you're thinking, who is going to stop them? And of course, they are going to be playing Stellenbosch in the Nedbank Cup, a team that hasn't lost in a long time. And if there is any team that can stop Stellenbosch, it is Mamelodi Sundowns. But equally so, on the other side of the coin, you could say if there's any team that can stop Mamelodi Sundowns, perhaps it is Stellenbosch. But at this moment, you just can't help but think Sundowns are just going to sweep everything in front of them. They're just an amazing team to watch at the moment.